Hello everybody, welcome to Ichabod Helps. I was rooting through some of my less pleasant items I had in my basement today, because Lord knows, when you go into the basement you always find shit that you didn't even expect. You know, old computers from the 80s, your son you thought moved out 10 years ago. Yeah, you know how it goes. While I was down there, I found something that was labeled and wasn't labeled mine. A friend had been staying down in that back room for some time, and they had left it here, so I called them to ask them about it. Well, they were very upset because apparently somebody else who lived there at the time had taken a lawnmower and a portable compressed air holder with them when they left. So I was like, well, if you don't care about this particular item, I understand. It's just, it's a very valuable little piece. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's the Vulcan EBF-25, which is it's a Nerf gun, don't get me wrong. But it's been discontinued and it's relatively expensive. So when I told them about it, it was me doing my due diligence of this is an older item and should very much take a look at it. Well, they took a look at it and they said, well, I don't care about it. You can have it. I'm like, alright, I suppose. So, I go and I check and I see how much this item is worth. I look on eBay to try and get a general idea. Most of the ones that I'm finding don't work. So I'm like, well, let's check and see if this one works. Turns out it does. Turns out it has all of the pieces that go to it. And everything of that. Now, brand new, this thing fetches about $600 to $700. This one in the state it's in's worth $400 to $500. And they just gave it to me, but they were more concerned about what I would assume would be $25 worth of scrap metal and not even an air compressor, because it couldn't compress the air itself, but actually a bubble to carry compressed air from point A to point B. Whatever, but still, it's the concept of somebody doesn't know when something is valuable just because they think it's not. It's like it's a toy. And I understand where some of you may be coming from in this concept. You see something, you're a big, strong adult, and you don't want to keep it. Well, the thing of it is I understand where a lot of people come from on let's throw away all our stuff, don't cling to the edifice of a decadent past. But sometimes you have to, because it took me 2 minutes to look up this thing online, and I'm a couple $100 richer because somebody didn't do their due diligence. So when you've decided that you want to actually go around and do something interesting, or move, or change what you're doing now, or go garage sailing, all of that, feel free to look at the stuff you have. eBay. Look it up on freaking Craigslist. See if anybody wants it. Because if you don't, somebody else probably does. And they're willing to pay you a couple dollars for it. But that's just an anecdote for me because, why the shit not, right? Alright, I got raccoon shit to do. You guys have a wonderful evening. Good night. Durga Durga.